Hello and welcome to the Mission-Led Content Business and Life podcast. This is a space for tired but inspired solo and small business owners to have meaningful conversations, real conversations. We're coming together here to create our own beautiful mission-led content, business and life, even when it's messy and we're knackered. So I'm Lisa Barry, I'm the founder of the Academy, Mission-Led Content Academy, and I'm here today for you. And this is the fourth, I think. I'm questioning myself now because this is me coming back to the recording after a week's break. But this is the Mission-Led Content mini-series on ideal clients. So this particular episode, we are going to do an exercise together. Now, if you are listening to this while you're out on a walk, or you're listening to this when you are in a really comfy space with your feet up and a cup of tea, that's all lovely. If you're listening to it at your desk and you're really stressed and you've got lots and lots of things on and you're trying to squeeze this in because you feel you really need to, then just don't bother. Just don't waste your time. Honestly, relax. The most effective thing here is that you are ready to do this work. You are ready and open to do it. So if you are in a place to continue, we will. This exercise is good because it makes you think about the life of your ideal client holistically. They are not just this third party who are there waiting for you to show up because they've got a problem to solve and only you can solve it. And that's the only thing they have in their life because they're completely two-dimensional. They're human. And this task allows you to use your imagination, but to tap into what is happening for them on a daily basis. What is their daily life experience like? And as you go through the day, you can think about their thoughts, their feelings, and their actions. Like, what are those key things that the way that they're thinking, the words they're thinking with, their feelings, their emotions, what they're feeling at different points in the day, and what they're actually doing about it. Like, are they taking action? What does that action look like? Remember, this is to go beyond not just the problem you solve, but their whole life. We really want to try and exercise that process of stepping into what it's like to be them, really putting on their shoes. We want to know the way they think, therefore it can help us understand the way they speak about their lived experience. We want to know how they feel and what they do or don't do. Remember, this isn't just the bad stuff or the parts of their life related to you. This is their whole life. I can't say it again. Pay attention to what brings them joy as well, what makes them laugh. It's not just about the problem and, going on and on about the problem. We need to think of them as a whole person. This is mission-led content, and in mission-led content, we connect human to human. We want our ideal client to know that we really get them, that we really understand them. And so we need to take this time to think about what that looks like. It will help them understand, it will help you to understand, where those flashpoints are for their problem. Like, when in the day, does your problem come up? If you're thinking of them as a whole person with all these different aspects of their personality and aspects of their day, when in the day is your problem a problem? What does that look like for them? They will be a treasure trove of content ideas that come from this. And you can go through after and you can go through this activity and get a highlighter and just highlight, oh, I could talk about that. Oh, I could talk about that. If part of their day is going out for a walk in the morning and you think, oh, I like going out for a walk in the morning, that's something I can post about my daily walk because I know that they'll be doing that. That's something they'll do as well. So we've got that connection. There's lots of different content ideas in here that do go beyond the you are at somebody who is in business and you are selling. These create content ideas of things that you can talk about, things that you can relate to, things that you have in common. Again, thoughts, feelings, and actions that you have that they can relate to. These are your connective points. They create these connective personal stories. You build relationships and you build trust this way. Now, what if you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, well, that's all right, Lisa, but I don't actually have an ideal client really painted out. Well, if you haven't listened to my previous episodes, please do. Remember, an ideal for this exercise, we are kind of creating this imaginary person and taking them through their life, taking steps to follow them through their life. But that doesn't mean that we're not able to apply nuance and common sense to this conversation. You know you'll be going into imagination mode, and you're doing it to explore your creative side, to explore connection. You're doing it to explore emotions and feelings, and to shine a light on the things that you can talk about and the things that bring you and your ideal client together. If you feel there are significant different people, significant different types of ideal clients that you've got, then do this exercise with different people and see the threads that run between them. Or perhaps you have a funnel, and so in your funnel you are meeting people at different stages in their journey, where you have different products and services available to them at different points. Perhaps you could do this same exercise with the different people the different person on those different journeys, because their life may change as they go through this journey. So it's a really good exercise of really understanding the nuances. So you can do it very straightforward with one ideal client, but if you do have nuances in your audience and you do want to connect to all of them, and at different points different ones, so if you're selling a particular product or service that's there to meet the needs of a particular person on a particular journey, then do it for that one at that point just before you do a launch, and imagine how confident and excited you will feel to be talking to them, and the ideas that you will have to put into practice straight away. So look for those threads that connect you and connect these different parts of your different versions of your ideal client. It can help with your general content, but also, as I said, if you've got something very specific that you want to sell, think of the specific person that you want to buy it. So now I've had a little rant about it and explained what's so good about it. If you choose, I am going to take you through a particular day. You can pause me, you can stop me. You don't have to do this with me at all. You could just say, I'm going to go away, I'm going to do it now. Thank you very much, Lisa. Or you could get comfortable, get your pen, get your nice paper, sit in a meditative state, whatever you want to do, and you can just listen. Okay. Think about your ideal client. Think about them waking up in the morning. Where do they wake up? What does their room look like? Who is with them? What is important to notice about their environment? What are they thinking? What are they feeling as they wake up in the morning? What are they doing? What's the first thing they're likely to do when they wake up? I'll give you a moment. Track their morning. What happens then? Who's with them? What's important about the environment? These questions I repeat again and again at different points in the day, just to make you aware of what's coming. So we have this sense of where they are, who is with them, what's in their environment, what are they thinking and feeling, and what are they doing? So we're sort of repeating that process, thinking about where they are, what's around them, and what's inside. What about their lunch? They're having lunch. Try to remember to take it slow in case you're writing with me. Who is with them? What's important to note about their environment? What are they eating, for a start? Are they eating? What are they thinking and feeling? And what are they doing? If you're not sure, it's okay. If you're not sure, it's okay. Take note that you're not sure. And it's something to spend some time thinking about. It's something maybe to ask about. It's something to contemplate, to go for a walk and tap into, to pay attention to listen to. You don't have to know all the answers for these exercises. Let's get that really, really clear. You don't have to know all the answers. It's about asking the right questions and allowing your mind to do its magic. So let's go from here. Let's track their afternoon. What are they doing in the afternoon? Who's with them? What is important to note about their environment? What are they thinking and feeling? And what are they doing? So it's those same questions again. Obviously, a Monday might be different to a Friday, might be different to a Sunday. So we allow for nuance. You've chosen your day, you've started this process. You may choose to do it again for a different day. But we're not looking for perfection. We're not looking for the exact day by day, minute by minute timetable of a single human being. That might be a little bit stalkery. No, that's not what we're doing. We're just allowing our creativity and our mind to see what it finds. So now we go into the evening. What are they thinking, feeling, and doing in the evening? Who are they with? What's important to note about the environment? And then finally, what about the night time? As they're getting ready to go to bed, what is important to note about their environment? Who are they with? What are they thinking and feeling? And what are they doing? Do they fall asleep peacefully and quietly and happily? Or is your ideal client me? So now you have a choice. Take a moment to process, take a day to process, take a week to process, but don't let this work gather digital dust. This is important stuff. This is the stuff that allows us to have real meaningful conversations with our audience. This is the work that allows us to feel more connected to the work that we're doing and the people that we're reaching out to. This is the work that helps get us leads and helps get us sales, because we're coming at it from a point of feeling more in a relationship space, like we're looking at building relationships rather than just showing up feeling icky about selling. So this ideal client work is far above and beyond just thinking about, what is their sex, their age, their what sort of house do they live in, what sort of person are they married to. This goes way beyond that. I hope you found it enjoyable. I hope you enjoy this activity, and please come back to it as many times as you choose.